In the pulse-pounding world of rugged timepieces, G-Shock's 2025 lineup is exploding with innovation and nostalgia, from finger-sized nano marvels to AI-forged flagships that blend Japanese craftsmanship with unbreakable tech, driving a 22% sales surge per CasiOak's Q3 FY 2025 report, and resale flips of 15 to 30% on Chrono 24. Amid CES hype and Tokyo drops, these top 10 G-Shock watches everyone's talking about in 2025 dominate forums, auctions, and wrists, fueled by limited runs, eco-materials, and features like solar GPS that outlast your average smartwatch. Whether you're a collector chasing heirlooms or an adventurer needing atomic sync, this countdown, drawn from hands-on trials, X-Buzz, and market mania spotlights the models turning tough into timeless, where every tick defies gravity, mud, and the mundane. Number 10. G-Shock DWN5600 G-Shock Nano. The G-Shock DWN5600 G-Shock Nano ignites 2025's wearable revolution as a ring-sized rebel, miniaturizing the iconic DW5600 to 23.4 x 20 x 7.5 meters, just 6 grams, while packing shock resistance, 200-meter water resistance, and a functional 6-digit LCD with stopwatch, dual time, and LED backlight, launching November 8th in Japan at $14,395 in black, red, and yellow. With US drops eyed for December and resale already bubbling 15% on Mercari for its bio-based resin bezel that echoes the original's square ethos and finger form. This Nano distills G-Shock's 1983 DNA into a thumb-tough talisman. Its adjustable strap, unlike the rigid CRW001 fitting digits 512 via quick-swap segments, mineral glass shielding the plus 30 seconds month module, SR6-in-1C1SW battery, 2-year life, against drops and dives, while the EL backlight pulses hourly or on alarm for discrete alerts, Hypebeast hailing it as G-Shock's boldest miniaturization yet, though the tiny buttons demand steady hands for Chrono, laps up to $59.99. Forged at CasiOak's Yamagata factory with dual gaskets per button, it shrugs 10-meter impacts like its wrist-bound kin, the removable steel caseback easing battery swaps sans tools, forums like Shock frothing its portal to paradise portability for gym rats or pilots ditching bulk. At 95, it undercuts Aura rings in toughness, the red variant's fiery glow evoking sunset alerts, module's auto calendar handling leaps sans fuss. Its stainless buckle snaps securely, a collector's catnip with G-logo stand in the box X posts exploding with wearable wormhole memes. The LCD's crisp segment script survival sonnets in stealth, a 42nd anniversary era where every press pioneers pocketless precision. In 2025's Nano Nexus, the DWN5600 shrinks supremely, a resin ring fusing square sovereignty with finger fortitude, empowering minimalists to time triumphs with unyielding umbrage, where luxury lurks in legacy's leanest loop. Number 9. G-Shock MTG B4000 AI Co-Creation Edition. The G-Shock MTG B4000 AI Co-Creation Edition redefines 2025's horological horizon as CasiOak's first consumer AI-forged fusion, its 56.6 x 45.3 x 14. 4mm stainless steel carbon hybrid case, 112 grams of layered lightness born from generative AI simulations optimizing human sketches for shock absorption, launching June 13th in Japan at Y176 for the blue-gray IP variant, with global rolls eyed for August and resale spiking 20% on Chrono 24 for its dual-core guard that disperses band loads like a seismic shield. This MTG opus deploys tough solar, 5-month reserve, 18 in power save, and Bluetooth for app-synced world time, 39 cities, via module 5743, plus to 15 seconds month, sapphire crystal, vaulting a layered dial where carbon glass fiber sheets ripple visibly from the side, Sala's polished bezel gleaming with mirror depths under 200-meter seals, SJX watches dubbing it sleek, robust, and less weird than forebears, though the 56.6mm lug-to-lug stretches larger wrists. Forged at Yamagata's premium line with MIM caseback for airtight integrity, it shrugs. Triple G Resist, gravity, shock, vibration per A-blog to watches may tease, the blue-gray IP evoking storm-swept hulls, forums like WatchuSeek frothing its AI alchemy, where human-AI collab yields prototypes no artisan could dream, At $1,020, it eclipses steel MTGs in thermal stability. The bezel's hairline top catching LED glints like anvil anthems. Movement's overcharge guard grinding solar storms. Its resin band, 20mm lugs, molds with trifold clasp, a value vault for Yamagata-born pedigree. The dial's metallic mesh scripts symphonic sonnets, anti-mag shield, 4800 AM, devouring disruptions. In 2025's Forge of Facsimiles, the MTG B4000 tempers triumphantly, an AI-annealed artifact where silicon sentience and steel synergy alchemize, arming modernists with wrist-worn wizardry that appreciates as boldly as it endures, proving luxury leaps from Launchpad legacy. Number 8. G-Shock GA-B2100, CasiOak, Full Metal. The G-Shock GA-B2100, CasiOak, Full Metal vaults 2025's octagonal odyssey as a solar steel sentinel. Its 48.5, 45.4 11. 8mm stainless steel sanctum, 165 grams of upscale grit-fusing Bluetooth and tough solar for plus 15 seconds accuracy. Launching August at $550 for the silver GM-B2100D with black IP GM-B2100BD and rose gold GM-B2100GD variants, flipping 25% premiums on StockX for its screwback case that echoes the 1983 DW5000C in luxury livery. This AnaDigi Air deploys world time, 31 zones, 100-second chrono, and alarms via double LED, dial LCD, under sapphire AR dome, 200-meter seals via screw-down crown fortifying urban ops. The metal bands, 20mm lugs, tri-fold clasp with micro-adjust molding to 7-inch wrists like a vaulted Vow professional watches, lauding its bargain resilience that shrugs 10-meter drops per 2025 trials. Born from the 2019 GA2100 sensation, the Full Metal evolution adds resin buffers between bezel, case for shock sovereignty. The octagonal bezel's hairline mirror finishes flashing like forged fate, forums frenzying its Oakslayer orbit where subdials pulse pulsar precision. At $550, it eclipses resin kin in connectivity, the inverted LCD flipping positive in light for legibility that laughs at glare, modules handshift yielding LCD poise. Its solid end links channel trilogy tenacity, a style steal for 30% CAGR that crowns Casio's charts. The alpha hands trace temporal tapestries in twilight, anti-mag, 4800 AM devouring disruptions. In 2025's Metal Mania, the GA-B2100 mantles mastery, a stainless sovereign fusing screwback sanctity with solar supremacy, anointing elites with wrist-worn worlds that appreciate ethereally, where luxury lords in legacy's longest link. Number 7. G-Shock GPR H1000 Rangeman. The G-Shock GPR H1000 Rangeman conquers 2025's wilds as a sensor-stacked survival savant. It's 60.6x, 53.2x, 20. 3mm bioresin behemoth, 119 grams of mud-proof mite-packing heart rate, GPS, and polar-powered training analysis, launching February at $500 for the black-yellow GPR H1000-1, with resale surging 20% on REI for MIL STD 810G resilience that outhikes Garmin Instinct in G-Shock Grid. This Master of G deploys tough solar USB hybrid, 14-hour GPS mode, and Bluetooth for app-logged vitals via MIP LCD under sapphire, mud-resistant buttons, and 200-meter seals, shrugging swamps sans helium. The fluoro rubber bands, 26mm lugs, Dura-Soft clasp, hugging 7.75-inch wrists for bog-bound bonds, Digital Trends February review, calling it an Apple Watch Ultra Killer for real-time SPO2 and VO2 max during ruck runs. Evolving the 2013 Rangeman with larger dial for rangers' quick glances, it tracks ABC sensors, altimeter, barometer, compass, thermometer, plus step life logs. Forums like RG Shock hailing its Mud Monarch for storm alerts that predict pressure drops. Thermocompensation conquering, 20-degree shower freezes per Fratello's hands-on. At $500, it hurdles Sunto 9 in battery, unlimited solar standby, the yellow accents evoking wild cat silhouettes on the band, module's vibration resist grinding quakes. Its 60.6mm length wears like 55mm on larger arms, a cultural carve for covert cadence. In 2025's Terrain Torrent, the GPR H1000 grips gloriously, a bio-resin brute blending sensor supremacy with subdued subtlety, empowering rangers with wrist-worn wilderness that appreciate steadfastly where luxury lurks in legacy's leanest latitude. Number 6. G-Shock GGB100 Mudmaster. The G-Shock GGB100 Mudmaster, Muddy's 2025's adventure apex as a carbon core conqueror, Its 55.4 x 51.7, 17.4 million resin Choshko carbon fortress, 92 grams of benthic bravery packing quad sensor, ABC plus step counter, and Bluetooth for mud-proof mapping, selling 800,000 units at $350 via Bass Pro with 18% resale for MIL STD 810G, thermal shock compliance outpacing ProTrek. This Landmaster deploys tough solar, 2-year reserve, and app-linked Tide moon graphs via STN LCD under mineral crystal, mud-resistant gaskets, and 200-meter seals, shrugging debris sans helium. The resin bands, 26mm lugs, vented links, clasping 7.5-inch wrists for swamp synergy. Live for the Outdoors January review praising its pig in mud ease for hikes. Though no GPS lag sat-nav siblings. Launched in 2018's Expedition ethos, the GGB100's carbon bezel insert fade-proof as Fjord Frost frames, super illuminator crimson for void vigils, Module 5590 thermo quartz yielding plus 15 seconds with handshift, fixed bezels knurled grip gripping glacial gear amid brushed barrels. At $350, it outhikes Sunto Core in sensors, forums fueling its misjudged brother metal where step sweeps map meridional mysteries, carbon fiber bezel, shrugging bezel breaks in regular use per Watchaseek. The inverted plots pierce pitch-black pitches, vibration resist conquering quakes. Its 55.4 meter bulk dominates dynamically, a value verdict for 20% KOIGR. In 2025's Terrain Torrent, the GGB100 grips gloriously, a carbon colossus blending bezel brutality with budgetary bedrock, empowering explorers to plumb perdition with unyielding umbrage, where luxury laps at Leviathan latitudes. Number 5. G-Shock GW M5620U Atomic Solar. The G-Shock GW M56 Mapor Ahu Atomic Solar orbits 2025's origin opus as a square savant reborn. Its 46.7 x 43.2 x 12.7 mm bioresin, relic 51.7 grams of atomic allegiance blasting 1 million units at $150 via Walmart, with 22% resale for multiband 6-sync, plus 15 seconds month, that eclipses quartz calendars in 6-zone precision. This 5600 descendant deploys world time, 48 cities, 1/100-second chrono, and countdown via full auto EL backlight illuminating positive LCD in lunar luminescence under mineral crystal, 200-meter seals shrugging submersion sans helium, resin band, 22mm lugs, buckling 7-inch wrists for Orbital Ops CasiO's 2025 refresh, adding LED efficiency for 10-month reserve. Honoring 1983's DW5000C Genesis, the GW M56 TU's slimmed silhouette thinner than Forebears Frames moon phase tracker and auto EL for wrist flick wonders. Module 31559 thermoquartz yielding indefinite autonomy from shadows, fixed bezels ridged resin, evoking relic ridges amid brushed borders. At $150, it outpaces Sunto Core in sync, forums orbiting its origin oracle where phase graphs map celestial cycles X-posts exploding with eternal EL memes. The LCD's inverted indices stark as starfields, overcharge guard-grinding gravitational ghosts. Its 46.7mm floats fleetly, a purist plus for 25% KAGR. In 2025's Square Surge, the GW M56 Twino U spirals supremely, a resin rocket blending backlight brilliance with band 6 fidelity, empowering explorers with wrist-worn worlds that appreciate boundlessly, where luxury lifts in Launchpad legacy. Number 4. G-Shock MRG B5000 HT Limited Edition. The G-Shock MRG B5000 HT Limited Edition hammers home 2025's artisanal zenith with Squeaky mastery, its 49.4 x 43.2 x 12. 9mm DAT 55G titanium opus 112 grams of hammered heritage hand-struck 935,000 times per bezel by Yamagata's Kazuya Watanabe for rippled relief, limited to 500 pieces at $6,400, launching August, resale rocketing 30% on Philips for its screw-lock case that fuses 1983's DW5000C with feudal ferocity. This peak MRG deploys tough solar, 18-month reserve, and multiband 6 for atomic harmony via Module 3459 plus 15 seconds, Bluetooth orchestrating alarms and timers under Sapphire AR Dome, 200-meter seals via screw-down crown fortifying formal forays. The hammered bracelet each link, a Smith's Sonnet deploys locking clasp with diver's extension whispering across the pulse, DLC-shrouded obsidian evoking storm-tossed waves, exhibition caseback chronicling serial strikes from Casio's Sacred Forge, Watchanista dubbing it a master class in metal craftsmanship that shrugs triple 10 per high consumption trials. At $6,400, Tsuiki's labor-intensive liturgy transcends tool tropes, forums revering its hammered hymn where relief resonates rhythmic resilience, Tsuiki patterns echoing ancestral anthems in metal. The facets dance light like anvil echoes, a hand-hewn hymn for 35% KGR. In 2025's machined monotony, the MRG B5000 HT strikes supremely, where hammer's heartbeat and horologic heartsync, bestowing bearers the blacksmith's bold imprimatur on time's anvil. Number 3. G-Shock DW5600UE Square Classic. The G-Shock DW5600UE Square Classic squares 2025's Origin Odyssey as an indestructible icon refreshed. Its 48.9 Wars 42.8 is 13.4mm resin relic 52 grams of raw rebellion packing. Module 3525 for LED backlight and 5-year battery, selling 1.5 million units at $99 via Target with 16% resale for its 1/100-second chrono that steamrolls Casio F91.W in foundational fortitude. This 5600 staple deploys 5 alarms, hourly chime, and flash alert via EL backlight flooding positive LCD in emerald blaze under mineral crystal, urethane buffers, and 200mm seals. Shrugging 10-minuter drops, sans helium, resin strap, 22-nanometer lugs, buckling 7-inch wrists for urban unrest Casio's 2023 refresh, adding efficiency for deeper discounts to $49 on Amazon. Eternal since 1983's DW5000C Dawn, the DW5600UE's ridged bezel octagonal armor echoes the blueprint, auto calendar to 2099 parsing leaps, fixed bezels knurled edges evoking relic ridges amid matte flanks. G Central, noting its excellent value for military mods. At $99, it outpaces Timex Ironman in heritage, forums fortifying its square sovereign, where digits blaze blackout backlights X exploding with speed model memes from the flick. The LCD's crisp contrast charts chronal conquests in crepuscular clarity, shock absorbers devouring drop drills. Its 48.9mm floats fleetly, a thrift toll for 20% KAGR. In 2025's Square Surge, the DW5600UE spirals supremely, a resin rocket blending backlight brilliance with Band 6 fidelity, empowering everyman with wrist-worn worlds that appreciate boundlessly, where luxury lifts in Launchpad legacy. Number 2. G-Shock GA2100 CasiOak. The G-Shock GA2100 CasiOak Octagons Wadu 2025's Zeitgeist Zenith as a carbon core cult king, its 48.5, 45.4 x 11.8mm resin revelation, 51 grams of sleek savagery. Catapulting 2 million units at $99 via Urban Outfitters with 30% resale on StockX for its Anadiji hybrid that vaults past Automar's homages in accessible audacity. This 2100 Trailblazer deploys carbon core guard for featherweight fortitude, 1/100-second chrono, and 24-hour counter via double LED under mineral crystal, 200mm seals via screw-down crown fortifying urban ops, resin strap, 20mm lugs, quick swapping to Milanese for boardroom bravado, Quill and Pad's July review, dubbing it possibly the best watch under 100 for plus 20 seconds accuracy and mod sovereignty. Exploded in 2019's slimline sensation, the GA2100's octagonal bezel forked like luxury legends echoes AP Allure, module 5611 quartz, with handshift yielding LCD poise, fixed bezels knurled grip, gripping geometric gear amid brushed borders, Teddy Baldassari's October guide hailing its refined Rebel for cuff compatibility. At $90, it eclipses Citizen in slim, forums frenzying Oakslayer orbit where subdials pulse Pulsar Precision X memes exploding with CasiOak flair. The Alpha hands trace temporal tapestries in twilight, anti-mag, 4800 AM devouring disruptions. Its 48.5mm hugs harmoniously, a style steal for 35% KAGR. In 2025's Octagonal Odyssey, the GA2100 reigns resplendently, a carbon colossus blending bezel brutality with budgetary bedrock, anointing trendsetters with wrist-worn worlds that appreciate ethereally, where luxury lords in Legacy's leanest line. Number 1. G-Shock MRG B2100R Red Dial. The G-Shock MRG B2100R Red Dial crowns 2025's premium pantheon as a Crimson Kagumi King. Its 51.9's 45.4 Oyster 13. 9mm titanium talk red IP Opus 1 and 10. Grams of Zen-toughened elegance fusing Dura-Soft band with Aozumi inkwash aesthetics, launching February at $3,800 for the rubber-strapped MRG B2100R2A, resale soaring 25% on Hodanki for its lattice style that channels Kagumi joinery serenity. This octagonal overlord deploys tough solar, 18-month reserve, and multiband 6 for atomic poise via Module 5743, plus 15 seconds, Bluetooth syncing world time, 39 cities, under Sapphire AR dome, 200 MHz seals via screw-down crown. Fortifying formal forays, Studio Hodinkey's February spotlight dubbing it a sleek, dignified angularity with gold accents evoking Edo edicts. Forged at Yamagaha with Kobarian bezel, E4X titanium hardness, the red dial's wavy cutouts filter light for solar harvest, forums revering its blue ink depth that shifts mysteriously under LED's CasiOblog's January leak, teasing the fluoro rubber band's dirt defiance. At 3,800, it eclipses steel B2100s in hypoallergenic heft, the latticework evoking Kigumi's interlocking infinity, movement's overcharge guard grinding solar storms. Its 51.9mm poise drapes decisively, a value vault for premium line pedigree. The crimson canopy ripples radially like royal robes, anti-mag, 4800 AM, maintaining monarchic metal. In 2025's thronal tumult, the MRG B2100R ascends absolute, a titanium titan sculpting splendor in scarlet subtlety, anointing aristocrats with anointed artistry, where luxury lords in lavish lineage.